How's it hanging YouTube? Lottie here from Welcome to Triple G Comics.
Whoa! What the shit's this? Hi everybody, Petey here from Triple G Comics. Welcome back to the channel. Really special video today because I'm joined by my good friend Lottie. How are you doing, Lottie?
Good.
Good stuff. So Lottie's a good friend of mine and we went to America recently together.
Yes.
So Lottie bought tons of good stuff. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about all the things we've both picked up. Now, you'll have seen one of my previous videos, we'll do a link here, of some of the comic books I picked up when I was in Florida. So this time I'm going to show you some toys I got and Lottie's going to show you all of the comics and the figures she got.
Expensive stuff.
Yeah, rather expensive. So I had a canny time in Florida, Lottie. What was your favourite ride?
I quite liked, from Universal, I quite liked the Velocicoaster.
Ooh, the Velocicoaster. So that's the new Jurassic Park ride, isn't it? And that was pretty scary. Were you scared?
You go upside down over water.
Yeah. Were you scared? Because I was
No.
absolutely... You weren't scared?
No.
I was petrified. But yeah, that was a good one. Were there any rides that you didn't like?
I must say I was a bit disappointed with the Buckbeak ride. All you could do is go up and you'd spin a bit and then you go down.
Buckbeak, that's a Harry Potter one, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bit of a kiddie's ride, wasn't it? But
Dr.
the other Harry
Doom.
Potter. Dr. Doom, bit disappointing, just up and down, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, right, ladies and gents. So let's just crack on and see some of the stuff we've got. So Lottie, will start with your comics.
Yes.
Now you're a big Spider-Gwen fan.
Yeah.
Yeah? So tell us a little bit about Spider-Gwen. Who's she?
So she's basically, her real name's called Gwen Stacy, and there's multiple different versions of like Gwen as Gwenpool and other bits and bobs. So it's like a younger version of Spider-Woman, and
Right.
her backstory is like she also got bitten by a radioactive spider, but she got more misunderstood than Spider-Man. She was like seen as a bad person more than a good one. And then I've bought most of the series, I think, of the the Gwenverse comics. So I got from 1 to 5.
Let's show them then. Which ones have you got? Because there's some really nice covers there.
So I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
Who's this?
That's the Spider-Gwen? Oh, no, that's not, I mean, that's Spider-Gwen. Sorry, that's Gwen. But it looks to me like she's in a Nighthawk costume, I think. So that's a pretty nice cover.
Yeah.
Some nice artwork on that. And this is the Gwenverse.
Yes.
Very good.
And this is my favourite one.
Oh, I like that.
Gwen as Captain America.
Yeah. I love Spider-Gwen's costume as well. It's very cool. Very good.
And then this is another one as like in her actual Spider-Man costume.
Yeah.
You can get another cover of this when she's in a Wolverine costume.
Right. Okay. Very cool.
We've also got number 5, which is like all of them.
All the different ones.
She's got Thor there. You got Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Wolverine up there, and you got Iron Man.
Very good. Very cool.
So as well, I'm quite a big fan of Gwenpool. I quite like a bit of her. So this is Gwenpool fighting Thor.
I like that.
I think it's female Thor.
Yeah, it's Mighty Thor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the latest Mighty Thor film? The one with her in it, Jane Foster? Did you like it?
Yeah, I found it quite good.
Yeah.
And then I needed something to read on the plane, so I bought this Mandalorian one because I love a bit of Baby Yoda. And then there's another one in here. I think it's in my bag. Where is it? There it is. So this is the Edge of the Spider-Verse number 1.
Excellent.
And I wouldn't have got this one if it hadn't been. We thought it was the first one, the Gwenverse one.
Right.
But we've got hanging up in my house. We've got a blank one without the title.
Have you read this one yet?
No.
I don't know who that is. Is that?
I think it's Miles Morales.
Is it?
Nice
Interesting.
hour.
Let me know in the comments if that's Miles Morales or I'm not sure if that's Kane, one of the other versions of Spider-Man. Good stuff. Some nice comics there.
Yes.
Excellent. So we also picked up some toys. So
Yes.
I'm going to quickly show you some figures that I picked up. I'm going to test you. I'm going to test your Marvel knowledge. All right. This is one of my favourite characters. Not been in the Marvel universe yet, but I think he's coming.
Captain Britain.
Yes, excellent. Captain Britain. So tremendous figure, that one. And we went to a toy shop, didn't we? It was I can't remember what the name of the shop was, but they had big glass cabinets with loads of action figures like that, didn't
that's where I got one of mine from.
Yeah. So, and these were reasonably priced. So that's a Marvel Legends Captain Britain figure. Quite like that one.
Yeah.
Again, one of my favourite characters. You probably won't know this one because he's not in a lot of comics.
No.
Yeah, so this is Sam Guthert. This is Cannonball from the New Mutants run. Again, like I say, one of my favourite characters. And his power is he's a human rocket. A bit like Nova. And when he flies, he's kind of... Nothing can hurt him. So he's one of my favourites. This is a good one. So
Black Knight?
Yeah, superb. Hey, he's good. Yeah, so this is Black Knight. He was in the... he kind of made an appearance in the Eternals movie. Don't know if you've seen that one.
I have.
Yeah, and he's got the Ebony Blade, which is a cursed sword. So that's quite a nice Marvel Legends figure.
Am I making this up, or is that the one in Thor Love and Thunder? Am I making that one up?
No, that's the Necro sword.
Oh.
Yeah, similar kind of thing.
Both cursed.
Yeah. I also picked up this, which I was over the moon to find.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, so that's a Bumblebee. That's an original Transformers Generation 1 Bumblebee. Not in bad condition. You can see there, Lottie, there's some damage to the wheels. But for an old figure, I was really pleased to have that to go with my Transformers collection. And then, in the airport, because we were delayed at the airport quite a bit, I spotted this. And this is a Transformers micro figurines. And that's the smallest Optimus Prime I've ever seen. So I picked that one up because I love my Prime collection, and he'll go with my other Primes. So that's my figures. What did you get?
I have got a bobblehead unmasked Gwenpool.
Oh, fantastic.
So the box is a bit beaten up, but the figure inside is actually quite in good condition.
That's really cool.
You've got the sword and... So, I don't know much about Gwenpool's backstory yet, because I haven't read many comics, but I got into Gwenpool thanks to Jason in Black Hole Mill.
Oh, yeah.
So he gave us a holiday special one that had Gwenpool, and so... Good stuff.
Good shout out there. You're a pro. You know how to do this, don't you?
I got picked for my school's non-scripted thing.
Excellent.
Now, he's another one of my favourite characters. So this is an original Scarlet Witch, and I got this for quite a good price. It was only $8 for an original character. Yeah. There's a bit of paint scratching there, but other than that, it's quite good.
So is that, let's have a look, see. Is that an original Marvel Legends figure?
Yes.
That's really cool. And I know Scarlet Witch, one of your favourite characters. What did you think of what they did to her in Doctor Strange?
I think they did the character good for her, like turning around. She was just trying to do it to be a good person, but it ended up backfiring.
Do you think she'll come back?
Yes. Yeah. Because Marvel movies, if you watch them, you know that they're dead was when you see their body. Yeah. That's the only time you know they're dead. Or they turn to dust.
Yeah. You didn't see her body, did you?
No. So another one. I thought I'd leave this to for a little while.
Oh wow.
So it's Marvel Legends Sylvie. And you've got the Captain Carter.
I have. I've got the Captain Carter one.
So it's got a sword, it's got like alternate hands, and I just think it's very good conditioned.
So and this is the one of the alternates of Loki, isn't it, from the Loki TV show? Yeah. That's a lovely figure. I like that one, and that comes with the Watcher's cape. So I've got the arm for that.
Yes.
As well. Yeah. Very cool. I like that one.
And now we're on to the expensive stuff.
So when we were in Florida, Lottie spent an absolute fortune in some of the Disney parks on some big ticket items. So what we're going to start with?
We're going to start with the Banshee from Pandora.
So at Animal Kingdom, there's a land which is the Avatar land. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Navu or Nabu?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But you can buy these Banshees, which are the creatures you fly on in one of the rides. So this sits on your shoulder and you have a controller. Oh, tremendous!
Can't get it to stay there. Stay.
Yeah. That is fabulous. And at Disney, people were walking around with these things on the shoulders, and you get different characters as well.
Yeah, my mum's got one.
Yeah, and they're all different colours and different designs and things, aren't they? Now, how does it stay on your shoulder, Lottie?
There's a clip around the back.
Yeah.
And it just like what you can do is you can press down on the claws so they stay there. Yeah. And then you can also get like teddy versions that go on with just a magnet.
Yes. Make it open its mouth. That's fab. I want one. That's brilliant. Excellent. And that wasn't too bad price, was it?
$75.
Okay.
For like what you get.
Yeah, so $75. I think that's pretty reasonable for a good keepsake like that.
Yeah.
Fab. Right. What's next? So tell a little bit about the process of buying this, because you had to build it, didn't you?
So what you would do is I had to wait in a queue for about 15 minutes to get in, and then what you'd do is then you'd have to queue inside, and then when you got there, you would have to select which droid you wanted.
Right. Okay.
And I chose a BB-8. So if I get this up here, there we are. So, and you don't have to have it all matching. I went for purple and orange. So the process of this was you had to go to the conveyor belt, collect all the pieces. Okay, I can take it apart, I think. There we are. So you would start off with this.
Right, and that's like the motor and the bit inside, yeah.
And I forgot to mention this. So when you're at the counter buying, like giving you money, they ask you if you want a bag or a chip.
Right.
If you buy both of it all together, everything all together, it comes to $174.
Wow.
So the normal droid is $99. But I chose the chip with it as well. So I chose a sassy chip.
All right, it's a sassy chip, so it gives it a bit of personality, is that right?
Yes, personality chip. And that came to $122.
Okay.
So a bit much.
Yeah.
But like for what you're getting, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And then what you would do is you go over to a station, and then there would be an assistant there to help you, and they would tell you which order to put them in. So you would put that in the little tube there. I don't want to turn it on whilst I'm here. So, and then you would close it, and then you would put the other dome on, and all it does is just locks in. So when you first get it, my dad had an absolute nightmare getting this opening and shutting. So it is quite stiff, but it does slacken over time. So it just locks in like that, and then you'd have to drill the head in, because the head's in separate pieces.
Right.
Stick the antenna in, then you put it like that.
So it's a magnet?
Magnet.
Yeah, right.
And then they would give you a remote. And then you use that to control it, so forward, backwards, noises. And then you can use either one of these to turn its head like this.
Whoa! What we'll do, Lottie, is we'll show people what it's like on the floor, and we'll cut to VT. Tremendous, good stuff. So, is that whack? Have we got everything there? Okie dokie, Lottie. So thank you very much for showing all of your toys. We had a brilliant time in Florida, and I think you picked up some absolutely amazing pieces there. You did. You picked up more than me, yeah. So you got some great stuff. So well done. And thank you very much for coming on my channel and sharing it. Right, ladies and gents, that's your whack, and we'll catch you next time. Before we go, Lottie, who's your favourite YouTuber?
Attention Seeking Geek.
Unbelievable.